Hello my fellow spaghetti eater. No, we will not learn anything at all about spaghetti today. This is not a cooking with donkey show. Instead, we'll have a look at the RTX 3080 LHR performance in Lolminer version 1.36A, Nbminer version 40.1, Gminer version 2.72, TREX version 0.24.7. We will be testing with two different memory clocks, 1300 and 1700. Now, I would really like for you to write in the comments what your maximum memory clock is stable, so I can use that as a benchmark going forward, because apparently my graphic card doesn't have any limit. As this is a new graphic card, we will also be doing an unboxing. Usually my regular viewers love my unboxing. They say they are some of the best on the internet, so let's get to it. It came in a box. I took it out. This time I'll try to be silent on the mining screen. Please note that all core clocks are locked, and you can read at what I've locked the core clock at in the lower left corner in the notepad. Now let's have a look at how the RTX 3080 LHR does in Lolminer with memory at 1300. It's time to have a look at the average result. 71.1 MHz per second at 236 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.301. Now let's have a look at Lolminer with a memory clock at 1700. It's time for the average result. 74.1 MHz per second at 241 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.307. Next up is Nbminer version 40.1 at 1300 memory clock. Let's have a quick look at the average result. 73.8 MHz per second at 235 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.314. Now let's move on and have a look at the Nbminer with a memory clock at 1700. It's time to have a look at the average result. 77.3 MHz per second at 241 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.321. Now it's time to have a look at Gminer version 2.72 with a memory clock at 1300. Let's have a look at the average result. 73.2 MHz per second at 238 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.308. Next up is Gminer with memory clock at 1700. Let's have a look at the average result. 76.7 megahash per second at 244 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.314. Next up is TREX Miner version 0.24.7 at 1300 memory clock. And the average result is 75.1 megahash per second at 240 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.313. Now it's time for the final one, TREX with a memory clock at 1700. Let's have a look at the average result. 78.7 megahash per second at 244 watts, which gives an efficiency of 0.323. See, I told you it wasn't about spaghetti. You may be curious as to why I'm able to clock at 1700 without a problem, and I can actually go above that, which I find a bit crazy and scary. Well, it's actually due to me replacing the thermal pads on the memory immediately as I got it, even before I plugged it in. Everywhere I read, people were complaining about the extreme bad cooling on the memory, and everyone suggested that you change the pads immediately. So that is what I did, as I already have 2mm padding ready. I'll put a link in the description. Those are affiliate links, so if you click them, I will earn money. I will use that money to either buy new tennis shoes or new graphic cards. And before you ask, no, I don't play real tennis. I play Mario tennis, and that is where I wear my tennis shoes, of course, because you can't play Mario tennis without proper tennis shoes. Then you just lose. It is simply not good. Removing the cooler is actually super simple. You unscrew all the screws you see here. Then you gently lift off the heatsink and unplug the cable for the RGBs. I never actually reconnected the RGB cable. Obviously you will lose around 35 megahash per second if you don't reconnect the RGB. That is like a super booster. It's a must if you want to have top performance. But if you're like me and can't stand the RGB, then leave it disconnected. When you have done that, then you clean the thermal paste off the GPU and you remove the thermal pads on the memory, and only the memory. Don't remove anything else, it's actually fine, the rest. Then you clean the memory as well. You can use nail polished unscented, obviously. You can either borrow it from your husband or wife, whoever has it. If you don't have a husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend who use nail polish, then you can buy it for cheap. It costs absolutely nothing. Then you use cotton sticks and you clean them well. You apply the new pads, you close it up, and you're ready to go. If it wasn't because I had to take like 2 or 3 breaks of playing Hot Wheels monster truck with my son, then it would have taken a total of, I think, 7 or 8 minutes. But it took me over an hour. Yes, when we play monster truck, we go all in. That is just how it is. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new format where I don't talk on the actual miner screens. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then I think it's a good idea for you to do it, because you never know if I'm going to make a video about spaghetti. See you in the next one. Oh, will I? Dun dun dun.